Hi, this is Farmer Carrie, and I am here at the school farm kind of on a smoky day, one of these smoky days we've had from all those wildfires. But we are out here. It's so beautiful and it's so soft. You know what this is? This is an amazing sunflower. And one of the things we want to talk about today is the life of a plant throughout the season. And what happens when these beautiful sunflowers bloom? How do they make seeds for next year? How does any plant make seeds for next year? They have to, right? Or are we going to have them next year? No. So every single plant has different strategies. You know that word? Strategy, S-T-R-A-G-Y.
Farmer Carrie, it's strategy, S-T-R-A-T-E-G-Y.
They have different strategies for how they make seeds for next year. Some have flowers on the end of their stalk. There's all sorts of ways that they get pollinated and then that they disperse the seeds. So let's look at the sunflower first. So we have this beautiful sunflower. Uh-oh, look what's happening. It's dying a little bit, isn't it? See how it's turning a little brown right here? It's dying. Let's go see another one over here. Let's see, this one's pretty good. Oh my, look at this one. Look at that one. See that? This one is all dead now. And you can see every one of these is actually a little flower. Look at that. And you know sunflowers. These little sunflower seeds you can pop off in your hand, and you know what's happening? The birds are eating these. That's one way sunflowers disperse their seeds. The birds flip them all over the place and eat them, and they fall down and they can sprout next year. So here is what a sunflower is doing to grow, to make flowers, and then it transforms into seeds. So that's one of the great cycles of a farm. Growth in the spring, then what's happening? All that energy from the sun and all the leaves that have been like little solar panels for the sun, they create energy in the plant and then it transforms. You know that word transforms, right? T-R-A-N-S-F-O-R-M. They transform into new life, into seeds that are filled with energy to help fuel that little life when it sprouts next year. And the life force in every little seed. So now it's transforming into seeds, and then what does it do? It dies, it goes back to the earth. So that's the great cycle of the farm: growing, transforming into seeds, and back to the earth. So here's a sunflower. Now, you know another plant that's really fun to see the cycle of the seed is lettuce. You all know lettuce, right? Well, lettuce gets seeds in a slightly different way. So let's go see, where are some lettuce plants? Let's go look at some lettuce plants. So here we are in a little lettuce patch. We had these little seeds and we planted them very shallowly in the soil. We're hoping to get lettuce for the end of September. And you can see it's growing up. Now, let's go see where it's gotten a little bit bigger over there. Now, look how much these have grown. These we planted a while ago, and oh, these are kind of reddish ones. These are the green ones that we saw. There are so many different kinds of lettuce. And you know what? I want to show you a slightly different kind that's making seeds. Let's go see one that's bolting. Oh, before we go over there, I have to show you something here. Look at this. Oh, now there's one we didn't harvest. It was a little small, but look at all these. What did we do there? We chopped their little leaves off and we sent them off to the cafeteria for salad. Now, are these going to make seeds? No, they are not going to make seeds. We have cut them down. I want to show you ones that are bolting and making seeds. So remember, if you want seeds, can you harvest the plant? No, you got to let it go through its natural life cycle, its full life cycle. So let's go see these. Wow, this is the lettuce I wanted to show you. Now, we have been watching this lettuce for about a week and a half now, And we're going to show you, look at this. It was just a regular lettuce that we could have eaten, and then it started to bolt. You know what it's doing? The lettuce is taking all the energy from these leaves and putting it into what's going to be flowers and their seeds. Remember I said that they're putting all the energy of the summer into the seeds so they have lots of energy to grow new baby little plants next year with a strong life force. So look at how that lettuce bolted. Now, what happens after it's flowered? Let's go see. Now, here we have lettuce that has completely bolted, and can you see? Oh, look at those little yellow flowers. It went to flower. This is actually related to the sunflower, same plant family. Went to flower, kind of looks like a little dandelion, doesn't it? Same plant family. And look, now those flowers have matured. They've made the little puff balls, and inside, watch, are little lettuce seeds. And these actually are the ones that I showed you over there from this plant. Little lettuce seeds ready to plant next spring and make more lettuce. So this is the life cycle of the lettuce. We shared the life cycle of the sunflower. All these plants have different strategies for making seeds and spreading them. And Farmer Jay is going to share with you about seeds that you have in your buckets, and also seeds that you can go out all in your surroundings and look at, and all the things that he wants you to start observing. So let's start looking at seeds. Let's start looking at flowers. Let's start looking at how plants mature, and then what happens? Remember, once we collect all these seeds, this plant is dying. See? All those leaves are taking all that green energy. They've put it from the leaves into the seeds. Now their job is done, and this plant is going to die, and we will put it in the compost bin. Now, I want to show you something really cool over the bean teepee, another strategy for making seeds. Let's go look. So here we are in our beautiful bean teepees, and look, it's still flowering. Isn't that incredible? Now, I'm going to show you some pictures I took of the flowers making little baby beans and bigger beans and bigger beans. And look, you can see the whole life cycle of the scarlet runner bean. And then they get really big and fat, and they have these beautiful pink beans. Don't you love those? And then it turns to the dry beans, and we get the beans that we're going to be making tortillas and beans out of. So this is the life cycle of the scarlet runner bean, and pretty soon all this also will die back, and we'll take our bean teepees down, and it'll be time for the winter. So here's a little bit about some plants and all their different strategies for making seeds. We have even more to show, and Farmer Jay has something to share with you about the lesson for the 5th and 6th graders. Bye.